What's going on, Muscle Monsters? Align Gonzalez here,
What's going on? Albie with Albie Gonzalez Fitness.
and you are watching our medium push workout. You can see he started off here with 275 on the bench, and I did 225. Now you're going to notice that I did straight sets, so I just used 225 for all 5 sets, aiming for 5 reps apiece, and then Albie increase the weight slightly each set. On the next one, you'll see that he moved up to 295, and then we didn't film it, but he actually went up to 315.
Yeah, you also want to make sure when you do these exercises, you want to keep a good form. Do weight that you can control.
Yeah, no half reps, and make sure to bring it down to your chest, and don't bounce it off your chest, because that's really just going to be using momentum as opposed to the actual muscle that you're targeting. So here is another one of my sets. You can see I'm still on 225, and if you guys remember, I started off this growth phase with this being my heavy weight, and now it has moved into being my weight for my medium days. So following that, we went into some overhead presses. I think this was a warm-up.
Yeah. Just trying to get the form down here, guys. I haven't been doing these for a long time, so I'm not going to ego lift and put a bunch of weight on there. I'm just focusing right now on just getting this form down. That way I don't snap anything up.
Yeah, so for these, we did 5 sets of 6. And for me, this is an actual working set. And again, we did 5 sets of this, aiming for 6 reps. Not sure if I'm comfortable yet with increasing the weight. For whatever reason on this lift, it's taken me a little bit longer to increase the weight. And I think it has to do with, putting it right after a heavy bench press. So I might have to make some adjustments there.
Yeah, I would also say when you're doing these, you obviously want to keep your back as straight as possible, because one thing I noticed from starting to do these, when you're lifting it up, you're gonna have the tendency to kind of lean back.
Yeah, so I would recommend just focusing on contracting the abs and keeping the core tight, and that's gonna help you keep a neutral spine. All right, then we moved into some incline dumbbell presses. We did 4 sets of this for 8 reps apiece. On this one, I actually did increase the weight slightly for each set. I believe I ended using 65s. And again, we did this for 4 sets, 8 reps apiece. Here's Albie.
Got some baby weights there.
What is that, some 80s?
80s, yeah, for some incline action.
Yeah, well, for me personally, I typically use a higher incline, a 45 degree, but I think this was about 35 degrees or so. A little bit more tension on the pecs for most people.
Yeah. If you notice, my elbows are a little in.
Yeah, you want to tuck the elbows, put less strain on the front delt. Then we moved into some lateral raises. Here we did 5 sets of this for 10 reps apiece. And yeah.
You're going to see on my set, I did mine standing up, and I did a variation of a lateral raise. And when we get there, I'll explain to you why I did it this way. I do them both ways. I just like to switch it up. So here, that's what I'm talking about. I keep kind of like if you're about to do a hammer curl. Now do keep in mind that when you do it this way, you put a little bit more pressure on the mid delt, but you're also gonna put pressure on your bicep, so you might get a tight bicep.
Yeah, and you might involve the traps quite a bit as well.
Yeah, so you do what feels good for you. I like to switch it up.
All right, and then we moved on to some tricep pushdowns with the rope. We did another 5 sets of this. I believe we did 10 reps a piece, or aim for at least. And you want to keep your shoulders back on this. Keep your back straight. You don't want to involve too much front delt. So if you see here, he's a little leaned forward, which is not horrible. He's still getting pretty decent form, but I would probably aim to straighten your back out a little bit more and take the pressure off of the front delt.
Yeah, I lean forward because when you go real heavy on these, I don't weigh 200 pounds, so that thing kind of jerks me up. So I have to hold the weight down with my weight. That's why I lean a little bit forward on those. But
here we are with the last workout of the day. Overhead tricep extensions on the rope. And we finished off with 5 sets of 10 on this. And that was it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to see more of Albie, make sure to subscribe to his channel. Link in the description. Make sure to like this video. See you guys in the next one.
Peace.